stars one of your favorite people on the planet.
Is it Michael Shannon?
Keeping well, I wish.
Michael Shannon's in some of his stuff, right?
Shannon is Frankenstein's monster.
And now, the reason why this podcast can't be aired in Russia or Belarus. Welcome back to the pod, our award correspondent, Chuck.
Hey, man. Beach baby or nothing. I need it.
What was your direct comment? Belarus hates beach baby?
Belarus hates beach baby, man. What's their problem, dude?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's crazy. It's a deal breaker, man. It's beach baby or nothing.
It is.
You want me on the pod, man? I don't know.
We are lawyered up. Jacob Rossi in his tight suit will come to our defense.
Nice.
And so we are about 6 months away from the Academy Awards and 6 months since the last Academy Awards. And so we thought this would be a perfect time before award season really heats up for Chuck to drop his way too early Academy Award Best Picture nominations for 2026. So, Chuck, I'm going to set the over-under today at 4.5 that you're going to get right when it's all said and done.
Wow. Okay. You know what? I was kind of thinking the same thing. I don't think there's a huge hit rate this time of year.
No.
I think that's a fair line. You know what? I would bet on myself there. I'm going to take the over. There's definitely some years you look back and you just got to laugh.
Yeah. Like, what's Billy Lynn's long halftime walk? What?
Yeah, a Ron Howard film here or there,
All right. Well, then, let her rip.
Avatar, Fire and Ash. Directed by James Cameron. This would be the third Avatar film. The original in 2009 and the sequel, Avatar: Way of Water, both got nominated for Best Picture. We're looking at the kind of film that the Academy has embraced in the last few years, more of the big budget, blockbuster types. It seems like a lot of these movies tend to get in, and it's going to be a technical achievement. Both the past Avatars won visual effects, as well as I think the original won cinematography. Zoe Saldana starring in it, the reigning best supporting actress winner. We've seen Barbie, Black Panther, Top Gun Maverick, Dune twice. They like the big budgets. I think I would expect Avatar to be nominated for Best Picture.
Yeah, I hate that name, Fire and Ash. All time bad name. However,
yeah, I keep saying Fire and Ice. So
yeah. This sounds horrible. This sounds like a Pokemon name. But yeah, I saw the trailer for the first time. It's weird with these Avatar movies because I've always left the theater liking them, but then I can't tell you a single plot point a year and a half later. So I can't even tell you what happens in 2. I don't know any of the. I couldn't like. But the Academy seems to like it. So I think that's fair. I would probably have it on my list as well.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of the Dune movies. I'm not big into that whole, kind of fantasy kind of whatever. And yeah. But I think it's I don't know, man. It's as safe a bet as maybe anything right now. I mean, it's around there. All right, moving on.
Number 2. When's that coming out, Chuck? Avatar.
I do have a release date. That is December 19th. 2025.
December 19th, yeah. It's
so a late release, right in the wheelhouse, right?
Yeah, I think all of their movies in the past have been the week before Christmas, so they're not.
It should make $1 billion.
Yeah. Oh, it should make almost 2. Oh, I mean I think the second, third highest grossing movies of all time were the first 2 Avatars. So
there you go. All right, let's move on here to something that we can really sink our teeth into. One of our favorite directors, Yorgos Lanthimos, is back.
Yeah.
Bugonia.
Yeah.
I have this a little lower on the list than you'd think. We know he's had some hits and misses, at least with the Academy, right? But I think this is an intriguing enough premise, and it's also coming out, premiering at the Venice Film Festival next week. So I feel like the ceiling is still very high on it. We don't necessarily know a whole lot about it, but I'd bet on Yorgos, right? This is a movie he directed as opposed to written. I feel like the ones he's directed have maybe tended to do a little better, maybe a little safer subject matter, I suppose. Maybe not exactly The Lobster, maybe more The Favorite. It's a sci-fi black comedy. It is an English language remake of the 2023 South Korean film Save the Green Planet.
Oh.
Starring...
Oh.
You never will guess who this is starring.
It's starring Emma Stone.
It is starring Emma Stone and
Yeah.
Jesse Plemons. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's... I saw the trailer before the last movie I saw. I forget what movie it was, but it looks sick.
I actually knew nothing really about it. It does, right?
It looks sick. This is arguably my most anticipated movie of the rest of the year. It looks
awesome.
Sick.
Here's an Easter egg for you. Guess who has a producer credit on this? Ari Aster.
Oh my God, I was going to say Ari Aster.
Yeah.
That's fun. Yeah, that sounds great. And
only plot point I'm seeing, it's about two young men who kidnap a powerful CEO who's Emma Stone, and suspecting that she's an alien.
That's cool. I think
hijinks.
And the hijinks ensue. I think the cool thing about this movie is it looks different than his other movies. It's like super cool. HD, super like good looking. Because usually his movies are like gritty and kind of gross. This one's like pristine. It makes sense that Emma Stone's the CEO. I didn't catch that in the trailer. It makes sense that she's like a wealthy person because it's like it looks very clean.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm sure expect that one around Halloween of this year for a release date in the US.
So is that also tier 1, Chuck?
I would have that in the immediate first tier. Okay. Something about it says I'm just not 100% sold. I think I like some of these a little more, but maybe I should put a little more faith in Yorgos. But yeah, I'd say I like it there.
I like that it's based off of a foreign movie. I think it's going to get really effed up. I like that.
Yeah.
That
I
sounds
agree.
Sick. Okay.
Can't wait. I think I'll throw that into one of my most anticipated year for sure.
All right, number 3. What do you got?
I got a film by the name of Hamnet. I'm a little bit shaky on this one. I'm taking a bit of a leap here, but it's got some pedigree. Historical drama directed by Chloe Zhao. She directed 2020's Nomadland, where she was one of 3 women to ever win Best Director. Mike, can you name the other 2? Not to put you on the spot.
Coppola?
No.
Shit, that was bad.
You can edit that.
Hurt Locker.
Yes. Catherine Bigelow, Hurt Locker. Yeah. Awesome. 2010. Yes.
And then there's another one?
Yeah, it happened 3 years ago. Recent. Best Picture, I think.
Oh, yeah. Whatchamacallit? Coda, right?
Power of the Dog. Jane Campion. Power of the Dog.
Okay. Sounds like an interesting premise. I could also see this bombing, though, with that premise.
I could. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. I think I'm putting some faith in Chloe Zhao. We're expecting that one Thanksgiving 2025.
I mean, a lot of these are just betting on the director, right? That's what a lot of these early.
That's kind of all you can go out on, and that's when they really bomb and become forgotten. It just looks even just dumber. But
like Billy Lynn's long halftime walk. Ended Ang Lee's career. It essentially did.
Kinda. I don't think the Academy ever took him serious again.
Taylor Swift took Billy Lynn serious, though. That's where she made her first appearance with Joe. Fun fact.
Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I know.
Billy Lynn, man. Halftime Journey.
That's for the Swift. Yeah, that's for the Swifties out there.
All
right. Let it rip.
All right. Here's another one I'm going on a limb. Speaking of high pedigree GOAT directors, Guillermo del Toro is back with his take on Frankenstein, based on the 1818 novel. I mean, if this doesn't have Guillermo del Toro all over it, from Pinocchio to Frankenstein, Gothic science fiction film. He wrote it. He directed it. Ready for this one? Do you know? Have you heard much about this?
Now it rings a bell. Yeah.
Well, you're about to be real excited for it because it stars one of your favorite people on the planet.
Michael Shannon?
Well, I wish.
Michael Shannon's in some of his stuff, right?
Michael Shannon is Frankenstein's monster. That would do $2 billion.
It would. You would just paint him green and you're good.
Oscar Isaac plays Dr. Frankenstein.
Dr. Frankenstein. That makes sense. That's actually it feels like good casting.
Is he Dr. Frankenstein? Is he Frankenstein? He is Frankenstein, and then Frankenstein's monster played by Euphoria's Jacob Elordi.
Okay. That's interesting. He's the really good-looking tall dude. That's interesting.
Yeah.
He's got to be wearing like weird cosmetics. He's fucking tall as shit though. So
right. Yeah, so that's a pretty intriguing casting there.
Holy shit, $120 million budget. And this is also going to premiere at Venice. I'm sorry, I'm stealing a little bit of your thunder. thought that
I
was
have that
interesting.
note, and that's the second we have premiering of Venice, and they actually have. There's still more to come. So it's actually and these are all premiering of Venice in the next like week and a half, 2 weeks.
This is really cool. I mean, as long as it gets good reviews, this is going to get nominated.
Limited theatrical release on October 17th. That's what Oh, Netflix is behind it. I'm not sure if
Oh.
you noted that yet. That's a big deal, right? So I got a limited theatrical release October 17th, wide on Netflix November 7th.
Because it needs to run 2 weeks in a LA theater to be eligible for Best Picture nom. That's like my
There you go. I always do my best to
fact.
still try to find it in the theater. These movies. That's I love the theater going experience. That'll be one I will 100% try to see in a movie theater at some point.
Yeah, I mean, I'm locked in.
Maybe on Halloween Day. Who knows?
Yeah. I wonder if they'll go wide with this because it's coming out when you would have Halloween movies in theaters. It would kind of make sense if Netflix actually went like wide with it instead of just doing super, super small. I hope they do.
Yeah, absolutely. That would be awesome. There's enough subject matter here, right? Frankenstein's got to have a little
$120 million budget. Oscar Isaac, like, and Jacob L, whatever that guy is. People love him.
Yeah, it's just so hard for me to wrap my head around how much just money they just make alone, like just by being on Netflix, where like they don't really care about that other stuff, like the rest of it is just, nothing, like fodder, like I don't know, I don't really know what their line of thinking is.
Yeah, I know, but like if you can make some money in the theater, why wouldn't you try to?
Absolutely.
That's my thought process. But
Happy Gilmore, I don't think was in theaters anywhere, and that's not one you want in theaters to get qualified for the Academy Awards, maybe for the Razzies.
Yeah, no, I don't think that got any kind of release, but like you said, that had no award potential.
Sure.
I kind of wish movies like that just had like an original song though, just to take a swing at it.
Yeah, I guess that's
like
kind
Ted
of
2. Ted 2 got nominated for an Academy Award, right?
Yeah, is it Nora Jones?
Yeah, Nora Jones. I think I like this guess. I like this prediction, Chuck, because
yeah, it's a little more out there. This isn't one you're going to find everywhere. I mean, it's getting steam, of course,
but it's getting released at Venice. It's $120 million budget. It's coming out in theaters beforehand, right? And it's going to be released in November. Like this screams like this is, and I don't know if Netflix has anything else coming up. Don't tell me, but this screams like Netflix award vehicle this year, and Netflix has deep pockets.
They will be behind it big time.
Yeah, it's Guillermo del Toro. He's kind of hit or miss when it comes to the Academy, but his stuff seems well liked. I also think that it's been a bit since Shape of Water came out, so I could see them kind of being excited for this.
Alexander, he kind of makes a lot of niche horror too, where it's like, okay, he's doing what he wants to do,
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I'm just briefly scanning the Wikipedia page here, but I actually remember this now. This has been a passion project of his whole entire life. In 2007, he said he would kill to make Frankenstein, which makes sense. That's like the ultimate monster. So it makes sense that he would want to make this movie.
Absolutely, man. Guillermo's monsters. Who doesn't love them?
That is fun. That is cool. All right. So far, these are 4 intriguing movies. I'm actually not excited for Avatar, Fire and Ash. I'll see it. I'll do a pod on it, but I'm not really excited for it. The other 3 look cool. The other 3 got me excited.
All right, let's move on. Here's one you're going to be excited for, which I'm sure you know about, and it's by the great American auteur, Paul Thomas Anderson.
Yeah.
One Battle After Another, an action thriller written, produced, and directed by PTA.
Adapted off. I have the book here. It's another Pynchon novel, like Inherited Vice. Vineland. I'm reading it. That's how excited I am for this one. Love Inherited Vice. Love PTA. There's a PTA pod coming out in about a month from now that me and Ryan are going to do. Very, very, very excited for this one.
Awesome. I will echo those words. A little more on it. Stars Leonardo DiCaprio, Sean Penn, Benicio del Toro, and Regina Hall. The premise, when their evil enemy resurfaces after 16 years, a group of ex-revolutionaries reunites to rescue one of their own daughters.
I kind of think it's a shoe-in. The Paul Thomas Anderson movies get nominated a crap ton. However, he's never won an Academy Award. I can almost see them getting weird and just giving him a boatload of awards for here because it's got Leo and stuff. Like it feels like it's going to be really good.
Yeah, is it more Phantom Thread that like overperformed, or is it more Inherent Vice that extremely underperformed? I guess
Yeah.
that's kind of the big question, right?
Yeah. And it does look weird. My only concern is that maybe it's a tad bit too weird for the Academy to give it best picture. But that narrative has changed. It's no longer, 2014 when Inherent Vice came out.
True. The Academy likes weird. The embracing weird. There's
Yeah.
more weird than ever. And just
Yeah.
as weird as it gets, you got Leonardo DiCaprio at the helm. That helps.
Yeah. Playing what looks to be a really cool character.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, very excited. That's on the short list of something I'll definitely be getting behind this year for sure. All right, moving on. I
and
got
something
another.
that
What?
comes out the end of September, but something else I
Oh
saw the
yeah,
other
I'm sorry.
day.
Yeah, end of September. I got a September 26th release.
Yeah, something else I saw because I was curious, like with the release date, because we were trying to plan the pod. The budget for this movie is between 130 and 170 million dollars. That's
Wow.
insane.
Wow.
Yeah, you don't think Warner Brothers is trying to win a Best Picture?
Holy smokes! Yeah, they're going for it, eh?
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's a lead pipe lock for
Yeah,
Best Picture now.
yeah, there's a lot to get behind there. Absolutely, lead plate lock. Yeah, I think it's probably as big of a lock as anything on here. It's definitely, like I said, there was like 3 or 4 which I already mentioned. That definitely crosses over into my tier that I feel quite a bit better about at this point in time.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Let's move on to another one. We don't have to spend too much time here, but I do think that right off the backs of its Best Picture and many nominations, Wicked for Good. John M. Chu returns. The sequel to the fantasy film, adapted off the stage musical as well. It's literally the same stage musical. It's just the second part. Everyone returns. Arrivo Grande, Bailey, Michelle Yeoh, Goldblum. It's giving November 21st. About is when it releases. I don't got much to add here. I don't know if you do, but it was just such a powerhouse last year. I can't see why they wouldn't bring it back. Dune 2 got nominated in short period of time. They don't mind doing it. I expect it. And
Fun fact: I watched Wicked on the airplane last week.
did you the
Yep,
original again?
the original, because I figured I need to watch it before the new one comes out, and the 30 movies that were on my flight, none of them were really doing it for me, and so I watched Wicked.
Do you have a favorite song?
Um, yeah, is it Celebrity? Why do I think Celebrity? What's the one?
Popular.
Popular? Fucking love
That's my
Popular.
favorite.
Love
Yeah,
Popular.
it makes sense. We got very similar tastes when it comes to musical songs. So,
Yeah, and I don't like Ariana Grande in
oh, I
general.
do. I love Ariana
I
Grande.
don't think her music's very good. I'm sorry, that's not a shot at her as a person, but like, or maybe I should take a shot at her.
Love
As a
her
person.
music. Love my pop music.
But so this is my take. I love her in that. I love how she like sings her lines and stuff. Like that character's so funny.
She's great
She's great.
here, and she got nominated, and she was like the very trendy, popular upset pick to even win in that category last year, supporting actress.
Yeah, and then Cynthia Erivo is awesome too, and like they're both back. So I just can't see how this movie's not getting nominated.
In short time, and like it's am I blowing you away with some of these movies? Not yet. I'm not sure how deep the year's looking. So yeah, I think it's a safe one to hitch the wagon to so far.
I will say that there's usually two indies that just like gain steam that come out of nowhere. There just typically is. So I do think that will happen. But we'll see. Keep mowing on down.
Yeah, these last 4 are all pretty exciting movies here that I
Well, we
feel pretty
see
good.
Life of Chuck.
You know what? Well, I won't spoil that.
Okay.
Have you heard about this one, Mike? Timothy Chalamet's back.
Oh yeah, is this the A24 movie
Yeah,
with
A24.
the Safdie brothers, right?
Well, it's one of the Safdies.
One of the Safdies. Yeah, I have heard about this. I'm very excited about this. It looks like a fun Timothy role that we haven't gotten a bit.
Marty Supreme, a sports adventure dramedy, co-written and directed by one half of the Safdie brothers, Josh Safdie, not the Safdie brother who played the villain in Happy Gilmore 2. Stars Timothy Chalamet, Gwyneth Paltrow. 1950 as the setting for Marty Mauser, who pursues his dream of becoming a champion table tennis player.
Sign me up. Yeah, I mean, it really feels like this is a lock, but A24 has missed with these award time releases. So we'll see. We'll see. But it does feel locky. Gwyneth Paltrow. This is how I actually found this movie out a couple months ago. I was like, is Gwyneth Paltrow retired? Because I think she was. And so I
Oh
clicked on
yeah,
her Wikipedia page, and then I
that's
saw
fair.
that she was in this movie, and I was like, "Oh, what is this movie?" So yeah, that's how I stumbled upon this movie a little bit ago. If you take out the Marvel movies, that's what it is. It's the first movie that she's done in a decade.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Hopefully she'll generate some buzz there for
yeah,
the Academy Award. I mean, yeah, I hope I really hope this movie does well. We're all rooting for Timothée Chalamet. He's made it very known that he'd love to win an Academy Award. He's got a SAG. Just working off the momentum of last year's award season. If this is a hit, A24 behind it, Christmas 2025 release date. That's huge. I will be rooting and rallying for Timothée here because, yeah, this seems like a really great shot. I'm really excited for this one.
Oh my god. Do you want me to spoil part of the cast? He's one of the starring actors in this movie. It's hilarious.
I might have came across it. I'm not mentioning I'm mentioning just a few of the actors here and there. What do we got?
Kevin O'Leary is the fourth billed actor of
From Shark Tank?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Who doesn't
Yeah.
love Shark Tank?
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, the Safdie brothers they'll do crazy cameos. So, I mean,
Okay.
but apparently it's not a cameo. Apparently that's a supporting actor.
I mean, it's just probably a vehicle for Timothée Chalamet just to go crazy. I'm sure he is Marty Supreme, right?
Yeah, for sure. All right, very cool. I think that's probably Locky. That feels Locky, but I don't know. Probably Locky for Timothée, but everyone else, who knows?
Yeah, I would agree with that. But we'll see. I mean, the Safdie brothers, it can be a little polarizing, right? Uncut Gems didn't do quite as good as they wanted. So we'll see. Very excited. All right, we can move on here. Here's a bit of a wild card that I feel good about because as it has kind of been trending, we've gotten a little more international flair. It seems like almost every year now we're getting a film in a foreign language, right?
Yeah.
Parasite's one. There's countless others in recent years that so here's another one to add to the list. Sentimental Value is the name of it. It's a dramedy directed by Joachim Trier. Was behind 2021's The Worst Person in the World. That was nominated for Best Original Screenplay and Best International Feature at the Academy Awards. A completely international cast, it seems like. Man, do you have it pulled up? Is it Norwegian, I want to say?
It is a Norwegian comedy drama.
Comedy drama. It won the Grand Prix, which is the second most prestigious award at Cannes, behind the Palme d'Or. That was in May of this year. So we got the pedigree thing going for it. Complete international cast, but then randomly Elle Fanning's in it. I saw.
I saw that too. It definitely sticks out when you're looking at the cast.
And this is the Neon entry.
Oh, okay. I was not sold whatsoever until you said that. Because I feel like you look up Cannes Film Festival and these awards, and like it doesn't necessarily translate to the Academy. But if Neon's behind it, you need that money to get some Best Picture noms.
No, absolutely. I mean, spoiler alert: the Palme d'Or winner will not be in my top 10. It was just an accident. The Iranian Palme d'Or winner.
Yeah,
that's on my honorable mentions that we'll get to later. But yeah, Neon's behind this one. I mean, it seems like almost every year we are getting one of these international films. November 7th release date. So keep your eyes on that. I feel pretty good about that one. Really just coming from the Neon and international foreign language kind of flair.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I mean, we're getting more mainstream movies and we're getting more foreign movies since they expanded the Academy. Which is good. Which is great. I'm happy we are, but it seems like that's where we're going.
We've talked a lot about Sinners. The staying power looks for real, man. Came out very early in the year, but you will be very hard pressed to find a list where someone doesn't think that this is going to get nominated. And I stand behind that. I've done a little bit on this already. It's from the horror genre, I would say. Not a true horror, but it's a horror film. Produced, written, and directed by the great Ryan Coogler. Criminal twin brothers, both played brilliantly by the charming and talented Michael B. Jordan. They return to the hometown. They're confronted by a supernatural evil. And that's all we'll say without getting into spoilers. Great film. It's been in theaters. It's had its run. It did really well. It's now streaming on Max. Make sure you see it. Don't miss it. Haley Steinfeld's awesome in that, and I am definitely protecting her to get a supporting actress nomination.
I mean, yeah, I said one battle after another was a lead pipe lock. It's just because I'm really excited for that movie. I mean, this Sinners, it's come out, it's beloved. This movie is stone cold lead pipe. Like this is your given. This is your given. That's why I was at 3.5, but I went 4.5 because it's like you're given one.
Awesome. Yeah, that could be a big one. I could see that one getting nominations all over the place.
Could win Best Picture. They want to give Coogler awards.
Yeah,
they want to give Michael B. Jordan awards, and they should. I mean, I love those.
I need Michael B. Jordan to be nominated, and he will here finally. All right, I got one more. Do you care to guess? I'm sure you've seen it. Doing any research, this is pretty high in most lists. This is a very intriguing. You mentioned not to spoil if Netflix has another entry.
Good director.
Great director, yeah. Pretty big time director. He's been here recently. But we'll get into it. This is Netflix's second entry on the list. A coming of age dramedy, written and directed by Noah Baumbach.
Yeah, I did see this. Noah Boomsnatch.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Jay Kelly is the name of it. Another film who will be getting its world premiere in Venice next week. Starring George Clooney, Adam Sandler, and Laura Dern. It is a friendship between actor George Clooney and his manager, Adam Sandler. And it's getting all the hype. And, I mean, if that's not an intriguing enough tag, I don't know what is, right?
No, that is. I did not realize that was the cast. I just saw the release date and Noah Baumbach.
November 14th in select theaters, and just like Frankenstein on Netflix 3 weeks later, December 5th.
Yeah, this seems sick. It's the Marriage Story scheme. Like, that's the same release date as Marriage Story, also Netflix, A-list cast, Noah Baumbach. That did really well with the Academy. This seems like a lock. Seems cool. I love when Adam Sandler goes serious. Who doesn't love Laura Dern? George Clooney's fine. I think this will be sick.
I got some honorable mentions. Sure. Well, yeah, we'll get into that. And this is one I had a hard time keeping off that you'll see in a lot of lists. I mean, this is a big honorable mention. Where if I got an 11, it would for sure be this. After the Hunt, psychological thriller by the man, Luca Guadagnino. Maybe I got burned too hard by one of my favorite films last year, Challengers. Gang's all back. Reznor did the score. I don't know, man. I think Julia Roberts stars in it. Maybe it just got a little stink on him. I don't know. I could see it going either way. It's probably not fair. It was between that or Begonia. I feel like one of them's going to get in, maybe not both of them. That's the Yorgos movie. I don't know. Only 10 could get nominated, so I think it's probably a pretty decent bet, though. If you would not be by yourself forecasting that one to get in. It has an October release, which is the same as Begonia.
Yeah, this is interesting. But I agree. Like, Luca Guadagnino and the Academy, there's like a disconnect. Not sure what it is, because I always love his movies.
True, and I mean, he's not making "Call Me by Your Name" again. That one got so much love and is so good, but I mean, it doesn't seem like this is made in the same vein, but maybe. Love Luca. Challengers was, oh my god, it was so good. I don't even know.
Challengers is great. Challengers is a great time.
Not necessarily a traditional Oscars kind of movie, though, I suppose. So.
It could be. It could. I mean, I don't know.
In ways and elements.
That was just weird. Maybe the best score of all time to not get.
I mean, it's yeah, no kidding. Score of the year.
Michael Stuhlbarg. I'm slaughtering his name. I love this guy. Stahlberg. My bad.
There, right?
Michael Stahlberg's back.
Shocking.
So I mean, give that man
taxes and Stahlberg in a Guadagnino film.
Give that man a monologue and just let him chew it up. That's all I want.
Yeah, I mean, the potential to be the scene of the year. That's we know that's true. Life. You know that's right.
When I die, that's all I'm going to see. When your life flashes before your line, it's just going to be that monologue. That's all.
For me, it'll be the Psychedelic Furs and
No, it'll be James Franco singing Britney Spears on the piano.
Yes. One of my favorite scenes in movie history. James Franco's every time in Spring Breakers.
We got to rewind Spring Breakers and then get
Oh,
arrested.
please do that for me. Please.
Yeah.
God.
Then get arrested. Then get
You-
put on a
you'll
list.
Get arrested. No kidding. You'll get content on that one. God, you get content.
Well, what would we drink?
Oh, man. What wouldn't we drink?
What do they drink anything in that movie, or they just do ecstasy?
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're drinking the whole time, but yeah, a lot of recreational drug use.
Oh man. Maybe James Franco will rewind it with us. He's not doing anything.
That's true. We get Armie Hammer too. No. Spring break. Let's get to a couple more honorable mentions. This is one you can make the easiest case in the world for. It's the Springsteen "Deliver Me from Nowhere."
Oh yeah.
The Boss biopic starring Jeremy Allen White.
Yeah. For sure.
Bob Dylan got nominated.
They all get nominated, Chuck. They always get nominated.
Freddie Mercury's biopic cleaned house. Elton John's biopic just got a song nomination and sent down the road. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I think, hey, it's, if
but
you
guess what? They weren't the boss. Like Bruce Springsteen, talk about a meat eater movie. Like Bruce Springsteen's their god. Like there's still, I know they're trying to like broaden out the Academy, but there's still a strong niche of like old white meat eaters who love Bruce Springsteen. So I honestly think this is a miss, but I mean, hey man, you got to make choices.
Hamnet, you're out. Bruce, you're in. Hey, look, if I had a top 15, I would feel phenomenal. But I had 10. I had to narrow it down. Call it more gut call. I don't know, man. To me, I don't know, man. It's like maybe if we keep seeing the, I don't know. I think there is a movement going on where they're trying to give Jeremy Allen White as many awards as humanly possible. That's probably going in its favor. So yeah, it's probably a miss by me, but I guess that's why you set the line at 4.5.
But I will say this: not a good director. Like I'm looking at this guy's filmography and like
Cooper.
Yeah, it's Cooper. Pale Blue Eyes, Hostiles. Like both those movies were supposed to be better than they end up being.
I think that, and then coupled with the October release date.
Black Mass. I mean, Black Mass was supposed to be nominated for Best Picture, and it fell off a cliff.
Yeah, see, I did my research. I leaned into some of these, and that stuck out to me. The director, the release date of October. So maybe if it's more of an on the fence. Like this kind of film I can see maybe getting like a 70% on Rotten Tomatoes, 75% on Rotten Tomatoes, and you're thinking like, it's got more Rocket Man than Bob Dylan. I don't know. We'll see. I mean,
the Queen movie didn't get very good reviews though.
That's true.
But that movie couldn't be stopped. That was a tour de force. Like,
God.
Like Rami Malek was going to win that Best Picture, no matter how much film Twitter cried about it. It just it was inevitable,
and they cried about it.
To this day, it still boggles my brain.
I still talk to my parents. They said that they're our parents. That was like the only thing they've ever been in that was like a full theater. Like I think they had to sit like in different rows. Like I mean, the tour de force is right.
You had to be there.
There was no avoiding that film. I liked it. I'm sure you probably had a lot worse things to say than I did. But
yeah, Rocket Man, not Rocket Man. What's that movie called? What's Queen movie called?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Of course. How could I forget? Bohemian Rhapsody sucks.
That's the popular take.
Yeah, the movie sucks. Movie's terrible. I don't like these movies. I'm not really excited for this movie. I will go see it. Here's the thing with these movies: is it's usually I love Bruce Springsteen as an artist. I'm going to do a podcast on it. Harrison's going to be on it. A Jersey boy,
the meat eater angle.
Yeah, but they tend to do well with the Academy.
They do.
Period piece.
But yeah.
I mean, I would bet my life that Alan White gets nominated for actor. But maybe not picture. I don't know. This is also feeling like a pretty good year. Kinda.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'd say there's some depth to it.
You at least have good directors who are trying to make good movies. Not saying they try to make bad movies, but sometimes they don't try to make like award movies. Like these all feel like very awards fodder. And so yeah.
For sure, man. Let's hit the last two here real quick.
Yeah.
It was we already mentioned it once. I guess I technically have four, maybe five. I don't know. It was just an accident. That was the Iranian Palme d'Or winner.
Yep.
Losing some steam, and like I said, I already kind of hitched my wagon in one of the other international films. So, but yeah, it'll probably be nominated for best international film. And the last one I'll hit on here. This is an interesting one. This is Fox Searchlight's entry. It's called Rental Family, starring Brendan Fraser. Takes place in Tokyo. The rest of the cast is basically Japanese. It's a co-production between Japan and the U.S. by a Japanese filmmaker. It's about. I mean, it looks awesome. I would love to make a call on this that gets nominated. I think Brendan Fraser will probably be nominated. It's called Rental Family. It literally is. I think he gets hired as like a fill-in, like in these families, like with these Japanese families. He gets hired as to be like an extra of the family or something. And it's supposed to be funny.
The movie poster is making me laugh. This movie looks awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait. Does it say if that is in the Japanese language? At least some of it, I'm sure. If not all of it. I mean, maybe another international film here. Although I'm not sure if it will qualify because it's also a U.S. Probably not with the way the Academy has such high standards with that kind of stuff. Strict standards.
I'm not seeing anything about what language it is. I imagine it's a blended movie. Man, this movie looks great. Fox Searchlight's vehicle, Chuck. Sorry, Searchlight's vehicle. I'm gonna get sued again. We're gonna get sued again.
You know, it's funny. I had Searchlight written down, and I said Fox Searchlight because you can't teach an old dog new tricks or something like that. Yeah, we got Brendan Fraser. I mean, this is a movie. Brendan Fraser. This is a movie that people are gonna want to see. Man, I can't wait for this one.
Yeah, no, this movie looks sick. I agree. I think I would leave it off too. It just seems too good to be true that
right.
It's like this is the type of movie that needs like a 98% Rotten Tomatoes in order to get a nomination. And I feel like this is going to be more of like a 83, and it's a film Twitter's favorite movie. And I come on here and I talk about how I love it and how I cried while I watched it, but I don't think this does it for the Academy.
Yeah, I'm getting like downsizing vibes or something. I don't know.
Well, I don't go that route. I actually really like downsizing, but Alexander Payne can do no wrong in my eyes. But the Academy did not. No one liked that movie, but me.
Love Alexander.
You hated downsizing, right?
I wasn't a huge downsizing fan.
Yeah.
It would be very low on the great Alexander Payne's rankings for me, but it was fine.
Needs more Paul Giamatti.
God, way more Giamatti.
All right, Chuck.
That's all I got. Thanks for having me on here again. This was a lot of fun. I am happy to put my line in the sand here officially for the first time, and more to come. Way more developments to happen. And,
yeah. I'll give a quick rundown of what you have one last time: Avatar: Fire and Ash, Begonia, Hamnet, Frankenstein, One Battle After Another, Wicked for Good, Marty Supreme, Sentimental Value, Sinners, and Jay Kelly. I set the line at 4.5. Kind of want to change to 5.5, but I'll be a man of my word and I'll leave it at 4.5. Chuck, thank you for your time.
Thank you so much. Take a stab in the dark. How many do you think I got right on the spot?
Yeah, I mean, I'll do this. I think Avatar: Fire and Ash is likely going to get a nom. I think One Battle After Another is pretty locky. I think Wicked for Good's pretty locky. I think Sinners is pretty locky. So that's 4 right there. And then I don't think Hamnet's going to get it. I think you named some movies. I think it's going to be a little bit stronger year. And I kind of think the premise is kind of stupid. I think Bungonia is on the fence. I'm going to say that that's in. Frankenstein Monster, it kind of feels locky to me. I think they want to give Del Toro something good. Marty Supreme, My gut says it doesn't get nominated. A24's kind of been hitting or missing. I think it might be too good to be true, and it might just not work out. I don't like that it takes place in 1950 all of a sudden. There's something about that movie, as we were talking more about it, was kind of off-putting. I'm hoping I'm wrong here, but I think there's something there. Sentimental value, you didn't sell me on it. And Jay Kelly, I'm going to say it doesn't get a nom either. I'm going to give you 6, which is pretty good still.
Cool. Hey, man, only time will tell.
Chuck, thank you. That was fun. I feel like I have a better idea of what's coming out this year. And I learned a lot. So thank you.
Thanks for having me, man. I'm really excited. And one more note before I go. I think I am officially putting the end to my Life of Chuck campaign.
I thought you were going to say your life.
No. We are putting the end to the Life of Chuck, the film. The drum beat was getting loud, but now it is fading. So you won't be hearing much of Life of Chuck, but you will be hearing a lot more about these other dozen or so films.
About Rental Family. I'm going to have a ticker counting down the days until Rental Family comes out in the corner of these episodes.
Awesome, man. I can't wait. That is what I am here for the next 6 months. Rental Family updates.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Chuck. Take care.
Thank you. See you soon.
Sometime you exploded, drop a few lines. When I catch you through the static, Irish goodbye, what a classic. Perennial girl in love once a year. When it comes, she disappears. Maybe she'll stay.